provide much needed relief and assistance, not only for our civilian evacuees and IDPs, but also for the assistance and the inspiration they have been providing to our soldiers in the field. Rest assured, our soldiers are doing their part, they're doing their best, and are continuing on with this effort on the ground to facilitate the liberation of Marawi, hopefully by Monday. This is all we have for now, and if there are any questions.
Before that, I'd just like to make some additional announcements. Based on the list of names submitted of those who are in one way or another linked to the rebellion in Marawi, in Mindanao, Secretary Paulino Bial is not in that list. All right. There are two lists, arrest order number 1 and arrest order number 2. Her name is not in any way there, and so whatever accusations regarding her being linked to Maute or ISIS is baseless.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Any questions from the media? Yes, Hannah Sancho of SMNI.
General Padilla, good morning. Sir, there were reports yesterday, sir, na nakalabas na po ng Marawi CPC is Nilon Hapilon. Any information po, sir, or confirmation po sa ulat na ito?
Tungkol doon sa bagay ng balitang yan, tama, kumakalat po yan. I think nanggaling po sa isang tweet ng isang kasamahan niyo sa media na nagsasabing napulot daw nila ito. Chinek ito natin at ang announcement ni Major General Orlando Bautista, ang Task Force Marawi head natin, ay hindi po ito napapatibayan, hindi po ito totoo, at naniniwala sila na nandun pa.
Sir, na-mention po sa report ni Abele yung the discovery ng tunnels. Possible po ba na kung hindi man si Hapilon, yung other members of Mauti po kaya dumaan dun sa mga tunnels na yun to exit Marawi? Or
hindi pa namin alam kung anong extent ng tunnel network na yon. But old folks in Marawi said that those were already tunnels that existed before because of previous conflicts. If you remember, historically there was a siege of Marawi a long time ago, I think in the 70s, no, 1972 if I'm not mistaken. And that siege may have prompted some of the people in Marawi to plan routes of their escape if ever there are any more of this in the future. So this could have comprised that series of tunnels. But a lot of them have been where caches of arms and ammunitions have been found, and could have been also areas where people can take safe haven in the event that bad elements come into their houses or in their area.
sir, yung tunnels po, sir, follow up ko lang po. Sa ilalim po ito ng mga bahay, sir, ng mga residente?
Sa ilalim ng mga bahay at saka sa ilang mga buildings.
Na-discover na po lahat or possible na mas marami pa po?
It was discovered in the process of the clearing operations and the search for firearms, explosives, and the clearing of potential traps or booby traps that can hurt civilians when they come back.
Questions? Yes, Laila.
Good morning, Spokesperson Padilla. Sir,
Yes, yes.
you mentioned that you're hoping to facilitate the liberation of Marawi by Monday. Sir, what's the basis of this assessment?
The Chief of Staff made an announcement na hoping that by Monday we can freely wave our flags in every corner of Marawi. And we're working feverishly to do that, to ensure we are able to do to a big extent what was announced by the Chief of Staff. And in fact, early this morning, there was launched an offensive against enemy positions that you may have been monitoring. So this continues up to this moment, and we are confident our troops are gaining important headway inside these areas. And as I have mentioned the other day, definitely proving that the world of the terrorists inside the city is growing smaller by the day.
Sir, if you can just tell us, what are the indications that you saw that the siege may be over soon?
Some indications that I am at liberty to say is the volume of fire coming from the enemy side. They are not as much as was before. There are areas where so much enemy activity was monitored, but now seems to have dwindled. And sniper fire has been very selective, to name a few.
Sir, there are also reports of politicians supporting the extremists, the members of the Maute. Based on the information you have, what's the highest rank of these politicians supporting them? And what's the extent
I
of
don't
the
have that information, except to say that one recently arrested former politician was, I think, the basis for that report.
But of any other politicians you have no
None at the
reports?
moment that I know of.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laila. Other questions? Yes, Tuesday New of DZWB.
Hi, sir. General Padilla, sir. Sir, this past few days, mayroon na pong mga nakumpiska na mga armas, bala na tingin namin high-powered yung mga nakuha. At may nakalagay pa doon na parang coming from our government arsenal yung mayroon na ba kayong ginagawang aksyon para silipin kung paano napunta sa Maute yung ganito kalalaking uri ng armas natin at kung may dapat na managot dito?
Kahapon nga po sa pagbisita ng ating kalihim ng Tanggulang Pambansa at administrador ng martial law sa Marawi, na ipakita sa mga kasamahan nyo doon yung mga matataas na kalibre ng baril na nakumpiska nila sa kanilang patuloy na pagsisiyasat at pag-clear. Tamang binanggit mo na hindi ito ordinaryong kalibre at napakalakas nito. So itong kanilang ginawang pagplano at nakita nyo sa mga video na lumabas, yung una nung isang araw at yung sumunod kahapon o kamakailan, na matindi ang kanilang pagpaplano. At mariin doon sa kanilang pagpaplano na talagang balak nilang hawakan at kontrolin yung buong kabuuan ng Marawi. So itong napigilan natin ng mga planong ito ay maaaring nagdulot ng mas malawak na kasiraan sa Marawi at mas marami pang buhay na maaaring na matay. And in the course of time, while they are preparing for that, they may have built up this cache of arms. How? They have supporters, they have sources of funds, they can buy firearms in the black market, they can course this through the porous borders of the south, or those that they have already in their possession that they have accumulated over time. So this and all is partly telling and must be the subject of further inquiry so that we can find out the root of how they were able to do that.
Thank you, sir. So, Secretary Abella, sir, on the part of the government, sir, yung ating mga local government, ano po ang aksyon na pwede nating gawin sa kanila kasi parang wala silang nalalaman na nagkaroon na pala ng ganito karaming armas doon sa lugar nila.
So what is your question?
Ano po ang pwedeng gawin ng ating pamahalaan sa mga LGUs and local chief executives concerned doon sa area?
The obvious thing is for the DILG to be working closely with the armed forces. So it's basically po parang in a sense an interagency efforts.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. To General Padilla, sir, may online question po tayo. How many more barangays more to eradicate all of them? Ito pong teroristang grupo po natin. May online question lang po.
How many barangays are
Yes,
still
po.
held by the enemy? Is that it?
Apo.
In the last report of our ground commanders, there were about three that they reported. I'm just not at liberty to talk about the names of those barangays at the moment, but
Apo.
perhaps it was mentioned sometime during a briefing before. But those three barangays are the areas where they have hold up.
Okay.
Yun po. Sa tatlong barangay na wala na. Yun lang po. Sa may general area ng Bangolo.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Questions? Yes, Rose from UNTV.
Hi sir, good morning. Sir, regarding sa arrest orders, yun pong listahan ng mga pangalan. Sir, how did you get the information po ng mga kailangan po na arestuhin ng otoridad? Kasi I believe there were reports po nang i-release ang unang arrest order, may mga kapangalan lang po doon, may mga bata pa nga raw pong na-involved, sir.
Ang arrest orders po na binibigay sa amin ay nanggagaling po sa administrador ng martial law sa tanggapan po ng kalihim ng tanggulang pambansa at yan po ay ini-issue para sa kaalaman ng lahat. So hindi ko po masasagot yung tanong nyo at maaari ay itanong natin sa kanila kung paano ito nakuha. Pero karamihan sa mga pangalan sa aming pagkakaalam ay base na rin sa mga dati pang impormasyon na in existence na nagpapatunay at nagtuturo ng pagtulong ng mga individual na ito o pagsali nila sa mga naganap na mga pangyayari previously.
So, sir, yung primary reason po kaya in-release ito sa public is to help?
Yes, part of that is to get the assistance of the public just in case they may have any knowledge of the whereabouts of these individuals, and at the same time personally know them in some cases, then they can assist government and our forces.